Yo, what's up, USA, International, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood, lonely nomad, the man who holds the back doors of the Q5 and N24 buses, unstoppable independent podcaster, and of course, Queens, New York native of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And yes, you are rocking with the 317th episode of Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast, live and direct from StreamYard alongside with YouTube. And aside myself is the Instagram live feed. Be sure to follow the podcast on Instagram, turn your notifications so you can know when I'll be on Instagram live recording episodes. If you are new to the YouTube universe and you miss any episodes whatsoever, please go ahead and grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555 for more live podcast episodes. All right. And of course, be sure to click on alerts so you'll be notified on when each episode recording is going to start, including the date, the date, the day, the month, and the time. And stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and be sure to listen, stream, and watch these episodes. Download the episodes. Not only download the episodes, including your favorites, but also add the podcast to your playlist, whether it's Spotify, um, any other streaming platforms, wherever you get your podcast. All right, and of course, share the videos, share the episodes, and leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and topics being discussed. So, yeah, and tell a friend to another friend, and I'll handle the rest at the end of the podcast episode. So, let me go into. All right, let me go into this real quick, actually, before I get into anything else. If you like to show moral support by supporting the podcast, um, this is your opportunity to throw in some tips. Whether you can whether you have Cash App or PayPal, you can either go to Cash App, which is $ G Money Stacks 555, or my PayPal, which is G Money Stacks triple no excuse me G Money Stacks Queens, New York. All right, you don't need a lot of money to show moral support. To me, whatever amount of money you choose and desire to tip will be appreciated. All right. It could be $1, it could be five, it could be $10. Whatever amount you want to tip will be appreciated. So don't pressure yourself to think that you need a lot of money to show moral support. Moral support cannot be bought. So there you have it. All right. So what do you say we go to the New York Mass Transit Files right here? All right. Hold on a minute. Okay. So our first thing we need to talk about has to do with the feud between the NYC Transit. The NYC Transit in New Jersey over congestion pricing. So let's get into it right here. Um okay. So, and this is according to abcny.com. All right. So, here's what's happening here. New Jersey officials came face to face with officials from the MTA in court in Newark on Monday for congestion pricing settlement conference. The Garden State sued the federal government to block the MTA's plan from going into effect. The state wants a full and proper environmental impact review. Congestion pricing would charge motorists for driving south of 60th Street in Manhattan and is supposed to reduce traffic in Lower Manhattan, thus improving air quality and making it safer, other officials say. The plan, however, could mean many more cars and trucks going into New Jersey. Governor Phil Murphy has said congestion pricing will create more traffic and pollution in New Jersey as people try to find ways to avoid paying the toll. And with that comes pollutants, filth, dirt, atmosphere. It impacts everybody in my borough. Fort Lee Mayor Mark Sokolich said earlier this month. Sokolich is the lead plaintiff in a civil lawsuit seeking to slow the MTA's plan to implement congestion pricing in the spring of 2024. The class action lawsuit seeks an immediate stop to the congestion tax and a full and proper environmental study from the Department of Transportation that includes the impact on New Jersey. If the court does not stop congestion pricing, the lawsuit seeks to have New York provide funding for a medical monitoring program to evaluate and treat respiratory distress and asthma resulting from the congestion tax. MTA chairman Jenna Lever was in New Jersey to respond to the lawsuit filed by the state. Lever says New Jersey commuters will benefit from congestion pricing too, and the plan also means safer streets, cleaner air, and less traffic. Um, not only, hold on a second. Not only will the folks do who do drive get a faster commute, but the 40% of New Jerseyans who actually use the MTA after they get off New Jersey Transit will benefit from better transit from the investments that we're making, Lieber said. The MTA's attorney says she hopes for an amicable resolution to the lawsuit. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, though. Um, and yeah, I hear everybody's not too happy about it, but it's like, what can you do about that? In other transit news, um, in other transit news, from AMNY, um, full passenger service has been restored on Metro North and Amtrak following historic flooding in the Hudson Valley that shut down segments of railroad tracks. Governor Kathy Hochul and MTA Chief General Lieber greeted Hudson Line customers arriving at the Grand Central Terminal Wednesday and said that line had been fully restored after being shut down for 2 days in its furthest reaches upstate between Croton, Harmon, and Poughkeepsie. Service has also been fully restored on the Harlem line between southeast and Wassaic, excuse me. Um, the MTA was forced to shut down the northern segment of both lines following thousand-year flooding in the Hudson Valley earlier this week, which inundated the tracks with water, littered with littered the rights of way in with debris like boulders, fallen trees, and mud, and even washed away some stone foundations undergirding the rail lines. Amtrak has also restored its service between Penn Station and Albany, which uses the Hudson Line tracks in its southern portion. Crews worked around the clock to clear debris from the tracks and restore the stone ballast that serve as foundations. Lieber noted that some workers even put in 24-hour shifts as part of the Herculean effort to restore service. Hudson Line service was restored Tuesday evening, while Harlem Line service was up and running for the morning rush on Wednesday. Um, for these lines to be open, the Hudson line fully open now, Amtrak now fully open, going all the way up to Albany, is nothing short of extraordinary, Hoker said at Grand Central Terminal Wednesday morning. This easily could have taken not just days, but weeks to be able to restore the full service. And as I saw on the faces of our commuters who are now back to work here in Manhattan, they are so grateful of the extraordinary effort. Um, One train with 300 passengers had to be evacuated on Sunday as a deluge of storm water and debris inundated the Hudson Line, which is located immediately adjacent to its namesake Hudson River, Hoka said. The MTA contracted with Yankee Line coach buses to provide partial bus service to affected commuters during the shutdown. The storm pummeled upstate New York with up to 9 inches of rainfall, washing away homes and leaving many roads impassable. One Orange County woman, 43-year-old Pamela Nugent, died after her home was damaged by falling builders and she was swept away by the floodwaters as her traumatized fiance looked on. Damn. Damn, son. That sucks, man. That really has to suck right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That really sucks. Hold on a second. All right. So the storm then moved on to Vermont, where it wrought considerable construction. The governor said that she has offered New York's assistance to Vermont Governor Phil Scott. Um, let's see. Let me see. Yes. So, as for the Empire State, the full extent of the damage is not clear, but Hochul said that she expects the total will surpass $35 million, making New York eligible for federal disaster relief. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and more intense as the effects of climate change, give me a fucking break with that shit, manifest on the planet, requiring costly efforts to fortify existing infrastructure. I cannot stand here and say this will be the last time that we have a weather event like we just went through, the governor noted. Yeah, I don't know about that one right there, man. But like y'all really like going in on that stupid climate change shit. Like seriously, come on. You can't control the weather, man. That's what it is. You cannot control the fucking weather. Like what are you talking about? Anyway, anyway, let's get into some other stuff right here, man. Yeah, let's get into a little bit of let's get into a little bit of Little Wayne actually on his Young Money Radio. Um, all right. As he talks about the what's going on here. No. Yeah, so let's get into chatting on the jazz right here as we talk Little Wayne right here. All right, let's get into it. Okay, shouts to Cubicle Chatter. Appreciate you. Um, all right, so yes, as I was saying, let's get into let's get into chatting on the jazz right now. All right. Okay, so Little Wayne. Let's get into Little Wayne right here. Um. All right. So um. On this episode, Little Wayne welcomes twins Benji and Joel Madden of Good Charlotte. The trio discuss how Little Wayne has influenced Good Charlotte's music and their recent performance together at the When We Were Young festival in Las Vegas. They also talk about navigating the music industry and a possible future collaboration. Um, okay. Young Money Radio features exclusive DJ mixes and guest appearances from some of the biggest names in music, sports, and comedy. While we wait for the Wayne to drop his highly anticipated album, The Carter Six. catch up on the first season of Young Money Radio here. Um, yeah. All right. Let me see if there's more information about this. Um, all right, hold on a second. Yes, here we go. This is from This Is 50, so let me just get some more information actually. So, Young Money Radio welcomes Benji and Joel Madden of Good Charlotte after surprising fans at the While We Were Young festival with a performance with Lil Wayne. The trio of music industry veterans talks about their respective careers and how the industry has changed for the better and worse since 1998. The artists get personal and talk about how performing in front of large crowds is still nerve-wracking despite being seasoned pros. Seasoned. Oh wow. The conversation then teases new music from Good Charlotte featuring Lil Wayne. Um Wow. That's crazy, man. This is crazy. Jeez. Oh man. This is crazy though, man. Um let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see what he has to say about so I forget what he said actually. Um I forget what he said. Um yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay. This is something recent actually. Um All right, so in a recent episode of Apple Music's Young Money Radio provided a glimpse into his creative process, offering insights into his approach when delivering standout guest features. Paired with guest Tiger, Wayne revealed a fascinating aspect of his artistry expressing. When it comes to them versus and them features, I admit there's a me um that I turn on for features that I do not know what the hell goes on. I don't know that guy. I just know he always comes through. Um, this revelation sheds light on this revelation sheds light on the enigmatic and multifaceted nature of Lil Wayne's musical persona. The idea that even the artist himself finds a distinct version emerging during featured performances adds a layer of complexity to his already legendary status in the hip hop realm. Um, During the conversation, um, Wayne extended the discussion to Tiger, emphasizing the assurance he brings to collaborations. Comparing his guest verses to Tiger's ability to produce hits, Wayne stated, "Me featuring on someone's song and killing the verse is just as sure as this man Tiger putting out a hit out." What Snoop said, these motherfuckers right here, we don't miss. Lil Wayne's recent feature on Benny the Butcher's Big Dog has garnered significant acclaim, showcasing his continued prowess as a featured artist. The Alchemist produced track is set to be part of Benny the Butcher's upcoming debut album on Def Jam titled Everybody Can't Go. Wayne's stellar contributions extend beyond this recent feature, with noteworthy verses on tracks such as Nas' Never Die, DJ Khaled's God Did, Tyler the Creator's Hot Wind Blows, and Tiger and YG's Brand New. The prolific feature run underscores Lil Wayne's enduring impact and versatility in the ever evolving landscape of hip hop. As a veteran in the industry, Lil Wayne's reputation as sought after guest feature artist traces back to the late 90s, with memorable appearances on Cash Money hits like Juvenile's Back That Ass Up and BG's Bling Bling. Now, in the fourth decade of his illustrious career, Wayne continues to collaborate with a diverse array of artists, including Eminem, Jay Z, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Drake, and many more. Notably, several um, of Little Wayne's feature verses have received Grammy nominations, showcasing the enduring impact of his contributions to the rap genre. And this is from Rhyme Junkie, the website. Whether it's the iconic "Make It Rain" with Fat Joe, "Soldier" with Destiny's Child, and Fat Joe, or "I'm on One" with DJ Khaled, Drake, and Rick Ross, Lil Wayne's versatility and artistry remains unparalleled. The Grammy-winning collaboration "Swagger Like Us" with Jay-Z and T.I. in 2009 further solidified Wayne's position as a force in the industry. With each guest feature, Lil Wayne continues to reaffirm his status as an influential figure in hip hop, leaving an indelible mark on the genre's ever evolving landscape. All right. All right. Next, let's talk white chocolate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of white chocolate on Hershey's Cookies and Cream, right? All right. So, white chocolate seems like a paradox. How can white and chocolate exist at the same time on the same cookie or in the same vat of ice cream? All we can say is it can happen. And National White Chocolate Day on September 22nd is proof positive that this delicious combo rates its own special day. Although the FDA officially recognized white chocolate as being chocolate in 2004, the question of its authenticity is still being hotly debated even today. We say there's no time for arguing when we could be celebrating National White Chocolate Day in the only logical fashion by finding the nearest cookie, cake, or even liquor that serves that includes luscious white chocolate basking in non-debatable sweet creamy goodness. Now we go to the timeline of white chocolate. 1930, white chocolate makes its debut in Europe, believed to be invented by the Swiss um, company Nestle. The first bar of white chocolate, called the Galak Bar, um, rebranded as the Milky Bar in English-speaking countries, was revealed to the confectionery loving world. 1945, a new version is created on this side of the pond. In the U.S., Cuno Baedeker developed a white chocolate while working for the um, Merkins Chocolate Company, which still makes chocolate today, and incidentally also markets the other sweet treats like black chocolate wafers. In 1948, the first mass distributed white chocolate bar comes to the US. The Alpine White Bar, a Nestle product, is released. While the white chocolate itself was a novelty at this time, the real excitement of the Alpine White was that it included almonds in the chocolate. 2004, it's official. White chocolate is a thing. After 10 years of petitioning by chocolate manufacturers, the FDA finally agreed to expand its definition of chocolate, making white chocolate officially a part of the chocolate family. All right, so National White Chocolate Day activities. Wake up to a new indulgence. Instead of the usual non-fat, no sugar or cream coffee you dutifully make and sip with a side each morning. Just for this one day, try melting a few white chocolate chips into a steaming cup of cocoa for a luscious alternative. You'll thank yourself and us tomorrow. And when your usual coffee tastes better than ever. Make your taste buds snack happy. White chocolate covered pretzels create the perfect snacking storm. Creamy, sweet, salty, crunchy. If you've never had this unique pleasure, may we suggest you take this day as permission to dig in. Learn to make truffles. Don't know what that is actually. Although truffles are considered one of the most decadent of all sweet treats. Yeah, decadent of all sweet treats. If you are new to candy making, truffles are the 101 level. Many truffles are made by simply warming a white chocolate mixture shaped into balls, then rolling each ball in coconut flakes, chopped nuts, or sprinkles. You can also dip the white chocolate balls into melted chocolate before rolling them in these toppings. Bonus, if you need a quick but thoughtful gift idea, this DIY is no truffle at all. Um okay, so why white chocolate isn't chocolate? Wait, it really is. So, will real chocolate please stand up? Some shady reference. That shit is funny. Oh man, the official definition of chocolate in the US says it must include a certain percentage of cocoa solids, the source of dark chocolate color and aroma, which are not present in white chocolate. Hmm. So why is white chocolate called chocolate? White chocolate does contain cocoa butter, which may have been the deciding factor in the FDA's decision to grant it official chocolate status after a mere 10 years of presentations, pleading, and pressure from chocolate manufacturers. Um, how to recognize a real white chocolate when you see one. Um, there are good, real, and not so good fake versions of white chocolate. Um, out there. So look for products with a creamy pale yellow color, but no food coloring added. Made with at least 20% cocoa butter, less made less may extend its shelf life. But how long is it likely to sit on the shelf anyway? Why we love National White Chocolate Day, you ask? It makes everything prettier. Let's face it, brown food isn't incredibly exciting. Even when it's chocolate, pairing white chocolate with chocolate creates an exciting color contrast. Think "Happy Birthday to Me" written in white chocolate on a dark chocolate cake. It's incredibly versatile. White chocolate is what makes those novelty coffee concoctions so delicious. It's a luscious, creamy addition to anything from cookies to frosting, and it fulfills one simple but critical need: what to pair with macadamia nuts. A little goes a long way if you really want to stop at a little. White chocolate does tend to be sweeter than its darker counterparts, so it just takes a smidgen in your favorite dessert recipe to elevate it to Viennese coffee house status. Excuse us while we mix up some cookies with macadamia nuts. All right, so for next year, 2024, Sunday, September 22nd, 2025, Monday, September 22nd, 2026, Tuesday, September 22nd, 2027, Wednesday, September 22nd, and 2028, Friday, September 22nd. Okay. All right, so let's get into another topic. Um, let's get into another topic right here. Let's get into another topic right here. So Tyler, who you may know, that has a one hit song, who has a one hit song that's played on the radio, which is Water, right? So according to the source website, emerging artist Tyler has become a social media sensation, amassing over 1 million Instagram followers since her debut single, Water, made its way into the Billboard Hot 100 chart and ignited a viral TikTok dance challenge. Um, a recent study by Net Influencer analyzed Tyler's social media metrics, shedding light on the remarkable growth in her following since the release of Water. The 21-year-old artist's Instagram following witnessed a meteoric me- meteoric rise of 1.5 million since the single's launch on July 28th. This surge was primarily fueled by the viral dance challenge associated with the track, which attracted an impressive 600,000 new Instagram and 200,000 TikTok followers within the first month. Um, wow. Wait, um, yeah, so Tyler's TikTok account saw a staggering 3.8 million new followers joining since August, leading to a significant spike in her estimated earnings post, now reaching an astonishing $11,800. Woo! Wow. 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 Hold on a sec. All right, yeah, let's make some noise, man. Let's make some noise for Tyler. Yes. Yes. So Water entered the Billboard Hot 100 chart in October, further accelerating Tyler's social media ascent. During this period, she acquired a, an additional 865,000 Instagram followers, surging from 1.4 to an impressive 2.8, no, 2.3 million followers, averaging 30,000 new followers daily. This surge in followers has translated into enhanced earning potential, with um, Tyler now estimated to earn approximately $5,860 per sponsored Instagram post, based on her substantial follower count and an impressive 16.19% engagement rate. Hmm. Rarely do you see a new artist make a worldwide impact such as Tyler, having already made a historic entry with Water, reaching the top 10 on the Billboard Global 200. A net influencer spokesperson said TikTok played a significant role in its success, with social media analytics reviewing the singer rapidly gained followers and entered the global charts after going viral. This could lead other artists to try to replicate Tyler's social media success, to which TikTok contributed greatly. It will be interesting to see what the singer does next to build on her rising fame. Notably, Tyler's Instagram followers now include celebrities such as Naomi Campbell, Drake, and Chance the Rapper. Water has cemented its place as one of the most popular songs on TikTok in the last 30 days. And with over 117 million Spotify plays, it can potentially earn the artist nearly 40, no, excuse me, $471,000 based on the Navigate earnings per stream. Tyler has carved her name into history as the youngest African artist in over 50 years to grace the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, next what we have here is of course, let's talk about Hot 97's event. All right, the Winter Jam. Um yes, there is an event for Hot 97 called the Winter Jam 2023. Hot 97 is bringing the Summer Jam energy to the winter um as we introduce the hottest concert of the season, Winter Jam. It's the perfect way to close out the year with a bang. Don't miss the party of a lifetime. Join us at the iconic Barclays Center on December 30th. Okay, so this includes Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Lola Brooke, 41 Kyle Rich, um, Jen Carter Tata, Scarlett, Byron Messia, TJ, Nad G. Hang on a second. Nad G. Shensia, Jada Kingdom, Ding Dong. Oh shit. Bungie, Garland, Rupee, um, of course, Funk Flex on the set, hosted by Nessa, Ebro, Peter Rosenberg, Laura Styles, Bobby Condors, Jabba, and Young Chow. So let's see. So the lineup includes, yeah, I said Rick Ross and Meek Mill, Lola Brooke, yeah, 41 Kyle Rich, Jen Carter Tata, um, Scarlett, yes, Byron Messia, um, TJ, um, Naji, Shensia, um, Jada Kings, Jada Kingdom, Ding Dong, Bungie Garland, Rupee. So curator Funk Flex on the set, hosted by Ebro, Peter Rosenberg, Laura Styles, Nessa, Bobby Condas, Java, and Young Chow. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster. Um, and let's see. So the Manhattan Bridge exit straight onto Flatbush Avenue extension, then continue on to Flatbush Avenue to Arenas Flatbush Avenue entrance. Turn right at Fourth Avenue at the second light. Turn left on Pacific Street. Turn left on Flatbush Avenue to Arenas Atlantic Avenue. Entrance. Turn right at Fourth Avenue. Make an immediate left on Atlantic Avenue. Brooklyn Bridge. Exit straight onto Adams Street / Borum Place. After approximately 0.5 mile, use the two left lanes to turn left onto Atlantic Avenue to Arenas Flatbush Avenue entrance. Turn right at 4th Avenue at the next block. Turn left on Pacific Street. Turn left on Flatbush Avenue to Arenas Atlantic Avenue entrance. Continue on Atlantic Avenue past the corner of Flatbush Avenue. That's for those that's driving. Um, all right, so from Queens, Long Island, you can take the I-278 Brooklyn Queens Expressway west to exit 29 Tillery Street, merge onto Tillery Street for approximately 0.25 miles. Use the two left lanes to turn left onto Flatbush Avenue extension. Continue onto Flatbush Avenue to Arenas on Flatbush Avenue entrance. Turn right at 4th Avenue at the second light. Turn left on Pacific Street. Turn left on Flatbush Avenue to Arenas, Atlantic Avenue entrance. Turn right at the 4th Avenue, make an immediate left on Atlantic Avenue. And Staten Islanders, you can take the I-278 Brooklyn Queens Expressway east to exit 27 Atlantic Avenue and merge onto Atlantic Avenue to Arenas. Flatbush Avenue entrance, turn right at 4th Avenue at the next block, turn left on Pacific Street, turn left on Flatbush Avenue to Arenas, Atlantic Avenue entrance. Hold on. Yes, sorry about that, folks. The loud car. Um, yes, so for those coming from Staten Island, South Brooklyn, um, take the I-278 Brooklyn Queens Expressway to east to exit 27 Atlantic Avenue and merge onto Atlantic Avenue to Arenas, Flatbush Avenue entrance. Turn right at 4th Avenue at the next block. Turn left on Pacific Street. Turn left on Flatbush Avenue to Arenas, Atlantic Avenue entrance. Continue on Atlantic Avenue past the corner of Flatbush Avenue. Now, for those that's taking the train, um, Subway Atlantic Terminal Barclays Center station located on Atlantic Avenue and Flatbush Avenue. Um, Lafayette Avenue station located on Fulton Street and South Portland Avenue. Fulton Street located Fulton Street station located on Fulton Street and Fort Greene Place. And if you're going by the Long Island Railroad, Barclays Center coordinates subway and rail service with the MTA and LIRR. Barclays Center slash Atlantic Terminal is just 20 minutes from Jamaica Station. All right. So there you go. Um, go get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster. And for more information and everything else in between, you can go to hot97.com for more details on how to get there. All right, so Ice Cube's Big Three. All right. Ice Cube's Big Three League will return to CBS Sports as the network will serve as the primary broadcast partner for the 2024 season. CBS Sports will air at least 20 Big Three regular season games, as well as the league's playoffs, championship, all-star, and celebrity games. The hip-hop icon, movie producer, and league owner celebrated the continuation of the league's partnership with CBS as he voiced his excitement for the upcoming season. CBS feels like home for the Big Three, so it's good to be back home, the 54-year-old said. The best 3-on-3 basketball in the world on the best network in the world. It's only right. Dan Weinberg, Executive Vice President, Programming, CBS Sports, spoke glowingly of the league, which has grown in viewership, attendance, and popularity during its 6 seasons of operation. Big Three continues to deliver an exciting brand of basketball to a passionate audience, in addition to the work they do on behalf of players and the community. Weinberg added, "We look forward to the big three returning to our slate, of action-packed summer programming on CBS and Paramount Plus." News of the Big Three's return to CBS comes weeks after it was revealed that the Department of Justice is currently investigating the NBA for allegedly conspiring to undercut the success of the Big Three. According to a report by TMZ, the league is accused of attempting to dissuade sponsors, television networks, athletes, and referees from working with the league. This past summer, Q publicly lashed out against the NBA and ESPN, accusing the league and network of working against his efforts. Ever since I put out the contract with Black America, they been fucking with me here and there, this and that, the West Coast legend said at the time. Um, but it's cool, I expect that. I've been working on the big three for a long time, and you know how they've been fucking with me. I've done made it plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA's been fucking with us. Following news of the DOJ's investigation, former NBA star and current Big Three head coach Steven Jackson took to social media to blast those who have failed to support Cube or the Big Three over the years. Shit. Shit makes no sense. I'm first team, all common sense, the NBA champion said at the time. When it came out on social media that Cube was the first black owner of a professional league, everybody wanted to post up for clout. Nobody actually wanted to come out and show up to the games. Everybody was clout chasing. Jackson continued adding, Cube was going on, doing interviews saying how everybody was hating the league, blocking his sponsors. He said the NBA was hating. Nobody believed him. Now it's coming out to be true. It makes sense if all the coaches in the Big Three are Hall of Famers and a lot of the players are ex-players from the NBA. Why wouldn't you support that? Oh, I know why. We all know why. The seventh Big Three um, season will tip off in the summer of 2024 on Saturday, June 15th, and conclude on Sunday, August the 18th. I will try my best to actually cover that as well next year um, on my sports podcast platform. Let's see. Let me see. Right. So let me see what else the topics we covered so far. Let's see. Yes, last but not least, last but not least, Grammy Award nominations, man. All right. Um, so the full list of nominations for the 67th Annual Grammy Awards is out, with SZA as the leading nominee with 9. Other key nominees include Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Boy Genius, Miley Cyrus, John Baptiste, Victoria Monet, and Billie Eilish, all of whom will be competing against SZA for Record of the Year. In the Album of the Year category, the 8 contenders, including 6 holdovers from the Record of the Year category: SZA, Swift, Rodrigo, Boy Genius, Cyrus, and Batiste, plus albums by Lana Del Rey and Janelle Monáe. After SZA's leading 9 nominations, 3 music figures are tied with 7 nominations apiece. Monet, Phoebe Bridgers, 6 of those for her work with Boy Genius, 1 for a collaboration with SZA, and mixing engineer Saban Jania. Then 8 musicians are tied for having 6 nominations each. Producer Jack Antonoff, Batiste, Boy Genius, Brandy Clark, Cyrus, Eilish, Rodrigo, and Swift. Um, Hang on a second here. It's clear that it's a woman's world in the music universe right now, with Batiste being the only male performer to get 6 nominations or more, even as 9 female performers did the same. The imbalance in the stats doesn't end there. In the top 3 general field categories, out of 24 nominations, only 3 went to a recording from a male artist. Again, those 3 all being for Batiste, who might as well be the last man on Earth's step up man. A select release, a select release Hold on. A select set of nominations was announced by Recording Academy chief Harvey Mason Jr. and celebrity guests in a live stream rollout. The award ceremony will take place February 4th, 2024, which is next year, and be broadcast live on CBS. Swift has the potential to become the all-time leader for album of the year wins. If Midnight should prevail in that category in February, it would be her 4th win. Currently, she is tied with Frank Sinatra, Stevie Wonder, and Paul Simon, with each of the having 3 album wins. She did already set a direct a direct record with the newly announced nominations. Swift became the first person ever to be nominated for Song of the Year 7 times. Barbie had as a big a look a bigger look with the Grammys as it's likely to have with the Oscars, with 12 nominations for the music of the film, 11 for the soundtrack album or its songs, and one additional one for the Mark Ronson Andrew Wyatt instrumental score. Eilish's What Was I Made For landed 5 nominations all by itself, appearing in 2 top marquee categories, Record of the Year and Song of the Year, as well as Pop Solo, um, Pop Solo. Um, Hang on. Yeah, Pop Solo. Hold on. Wait, wait. Um, yeah, Pop Solo performance, music video, and song written for visual media. Dua Lipa's Dance the Night also got a top nomination for a song of the year. The category of songs written for visual media barely left room for anything else. 4 of 5. Hang on a second. What is going on here? Um, 4 of 5 songs there are from Barbie, including the aforementioned Eilish and Lipa tracks, plus Barbie World and I'm Just Ken. Um, The blockbusters that spent the most time atop the Billboard 200 and Hot 100 charts this year, Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time album and Last Night's single did not get as much love from the Grammys as from consumers. Wallen himself was shut out, with the lone nomination associated for his work going to the three writers who penned Last Night for Best Country Song. The oh gosh. The biggest surprise, um, the biggest surprise in the nominations was the seven of Victoria Monet, something no forecasters saw coming. For a full accounting of this year's snubs and surprises, read here. Grammys chief Harvey Mason Jr. shared his thoughts about the 2024 nominations here. The whole list of record of the year, which includes "Worship" by John Baptiste, "Not Strong Enough," Boy Genius, "Flowers," Miley Cyrus, "What Was I Made For?" "What Was I Made For?" from Barbie, Billie Eilish, um, "On My Mama," Victoria Monet, "Vampire," Olivia Rodrigo, "Anti-Hero," Taylor Swift, and "Kill Bill," SZA. Album of the year, World Music Radio, John Baptiste. Um, the record, Boy Genius, Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus. Did you know that there's a tunnel underneath Ocean Boulevard, Lana Del Rey. The Age of Pleasure, Janelle Monáe. Guts, Olivia Rodrigo. Midnight's, Taylor Swift. SOS, SZA. Song of the year. Um, let's see. A&W, Jack Antonoff, Lana Del Rey, and Sam Dew, songwriters, Lana Del Rey. Anti-Hero, Jack Antonoff and Taylor Swift, songwriters, Taylor Swift. Butterfly, Butterfly, yeah, Butterfly. Hold on. Yeah, Butterfly, John Baptiste and Dan Wilson, songwriters, um, John Baptiste. Dance the Night from the Barbie album. Caroline, Aylin, Dua Lipa, Mark Ronson, and Andrew Wyatt, songwriters. Dua Lipa. Flowers, Miley Cyrus, Gregory, All Day, Hine, and Michael Pollock, songwriters. Miley Cyrus. Um, Kill Bill, Rob Beazle, Carter Lang, and Solana Rowe, songwriters. SZA. Vampire, Daniel Nigro, um, and Olivia Rodrigo, songwriters. Olivia Rodrigo. Um, what Was I Made For? From the motion picture Barbie, Billie Eilish, um, Ocano, and Fania Ocano, songwriters. Okay, so Billie Eilish. Okay, so best new artist, Gracie Abrams, Fred again, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, Noah Kahan, Victoria Monet, The War and Treaty. Producer of the Year, non-classical, Jack Antonoff, Ernst D. Mile, Emil II, Hit Boy, Metro Boomin, Daniel Nigro, excuse me. Songwriter of the Year, non-classical, Edgar Barrera, Jesse Joe Dillon, Shane Mc and Ali, Shane McAnally, um, Tyron Thomas, Justin Tranter, excuse me. Oh God. Best Pop Solo Performance, Flowers, Miley Cyrus, Paint the Town Red, Doja Cat, What Was I Made For? From Barbie, Billie Eilish, Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo, and Anti-Hero, um, Taylor Swift. Best Pop Duo Group Performance, and Thousand Miles, Miley Cyrus featuring Brandy Carlisle. Candy Necklace, Lana Del Rey featuring John Baptiste. Never Felt So Alone, Lambeth featuring Billie Eilish. Karma, Taylor Swift featuring Ice Spice. Ghost in the Machine, SZA featuring Phoebe Bridgers. Um, Damn, there's so many. There's so many, man. Um, all right. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Look, okay, here's what I want. Here's what I want you to do at home for you folks out there that's listening. You can take a look at all the categories on variety.com/2023/music news/2024 Grammy nominees list. You can look at all the nominees list on there for yourselves. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, so you can actually take a look at these categories for yourselves of the nominees and other nominees in each category. All right. So let me wrap up here, man, because um I'm gonna wrap up here, right now, man, because I gotta get prepped for the next episode. So um let me just let's go to string choices on the go. All right. All right. So let's do this, man. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. One moment. Be sure to follow Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue, not only on Facebook, but also on Threads and Instagram, alongside with my other podcast shows that I do on a weekly basis, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, and of course, be sure to also follow me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Turn your notifications so you can know when each episode is going to be recorded on Instagram Live and when I'm posting it and everything else in between. All right, turn your notifications for more details and to know when each episode is going to be dropping. All right, so let me do this right here. All right, before I go to the streaming platforms, let me go to my Discord real quick. All right, so if you'd like to communicate with me, you can follow me on my Discord, which is G Money Stacks 555. You can you can talk to me in regards to the topics being discussed and in this episode or previous episodes whatsoever. Tell me what your favorite topic is out of all the episodes that I did, and of course you can talk to me about music in terms of hip hop, R&B, rap, um, movies, TV shows, sports, including what's going on in the winter season of the winter off season, excuse me, the winter off season that's going on with the Mets, and also you can chat with me about your day, about anything. It could be work related. It could be mental health related and all that other stuff. Whatever it is, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to express yourself, all right? So that's Discord at G Money Stacks 555. There you go. All right, when you go to the link in bio, you're gonna see a whole list of artistry and platforms and all that great stuff right there. Yeah, you're gonna see that right away. So yeah, you're gonna see that right away. So when you go to my link tree, you're gonna see a whole list of streaming platforms, which includes Odyssey, Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music Breaker, Bullhorn FM, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podhound, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Podcast Guru, Podvine, Snip, Spotify for podcasters, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, where you can listen to music, radio, and podcasts for free. You don't need a debit card or credit card to download iHeartRadio or any of the apps that I just mentioned. All right. So, all right. Make sure you follow and subscribe on every streaming platform whatsoever that I just mentioned. And of course, do the same with YouTube. Make sure you grab that subscribe button alongside with alerts so you can be notified on when each episode is going to be starting, including the date, day, and time, and when it's going to be posted. So you'll be notified on when each new episode is going to be uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page of G Money Stacks 555 for more video live podcast episodes. Stay tuned for more video content. And of course, leave a like and a comment along with the episodes, including the topics. Listen, stream, watch these episodes, and of course, be sure to share the episodes, share the videos, and of course, download the episodes. You can also not only download the episodes, but you can also add the podcast to your playlist on Spotify, Castbox FM, Odyssey, Audible. You have Deezer, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever streaming platforms you get your podcasts. All right, add it to your playlist. Add the podcast to your playlist so you can know when each new episodes will be dropping. That's when you get the notification on which episode's going to be dropping. All right. So, So without further ado, let me include telling a friend to another friend. Be sure to do some catching up on every streaming platform on previous episodes you missed. And of course, tell a friend to another friend. Spread the word. Word of mouth is important. And of course, share my link tree with all the audio streaming platforms, including YouTube, to your, and of course the podcast itself, to your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, and the people who you're cool with from work and everywhere else. All right. So, without further ado, let me just say thank you to everyone who tuned into the podcast. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, host with the most. Thank you so much for listening to episode 317, titled White Chocolate, which is dedicated to National White Chocolate Day. So yeah, there you have it right there. And remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. If you want something, you have to work hard and earn it. It's not going to be given to you on a fucking silver platter, okay? And remember, trust the process. Be confident in your craft of what you're creating, whatever it may be. Be on your P's and Q's, creatively, mentally, physically, and spiritually, on a consistency basis. Be confident in what you do that gets you into your zone alongside with tunnel vision. All right. All right, so I'll be out of here, man. I gotta prep for the next episode. Let me just wrap this thing up. Um, so like I said, man, if you like to take a look at the nomination category list, you can go to variety.com. So you can take a look at the nominees and categories for yourself. And tell me what you think about the categories and the nominees and stuff as far as music artists and everyone else. All right. So I'm up out of here, man. Peace and one love. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves and did some Christmas shopping, even if it's at the last minute or whatever. Be careful out there. Be safe out there. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time on the flip side on this New York Avenue podcast platform, man. Peace and one love. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your night, man. One love.